Hi guys, my name is Ritu and I'm back with another video. It's been long pending, this one. Been a while since I last uploaded a video on my channel, but better late than never I guess. So yeah, so as I was saying, this one is long pending. I'm going to be making a video on the perfume collection that I have. The first one is Tiffany's perfume, and sorry, I just forgot, I have my diary here to help me with my notes because my phone is recording. Tiffany's the EDP version, and it does smell really nice. So it's that kind of a perfume, you can wear it any time of the day. This is a 75 ml bottle. The top notes are mandarin orange, bergamot and lemon, and middle notes are iris, rose, blackcurrant, peach, and base notes are musk and patchouli. This perfume basically, I would say, because I am not a very floral kind of a perfume person, I do tend to go more on the fruity side. So as you notice, the top notes are mostly all fruit based, and the middle note also has blackcurrant and peach. So iris and rose have basically got a flower and fruit balance, and iris and I don't mind rose that much. Base note again musk and patchouli, they have been balanced really well. So that's the reason why the perfume is a blend of all these different notes that they have put into this fragrance. And of course, as we see, the bottle is very pretty, clean and nice. This, I would say, I mean, I personally wear it any time of the day. I am going to step out right now and I probably will wear this, and I wore it in winters and I'm going to wear it right now in summers, of course, because it has a good mix of both. Tends to go on the warmer side as well and on the cooler side depending on the weather, because again it has the right amount of notes for everything. But again, that's my choice. This is 10 on 10 for me. Now the next one on the list, jomalone. Jomalone velvet, rose and oud. Again, there's rose in there, and this is amazing, just amazing. This fragrance, it's the right amount. Again, for me, I don't really care. I have worn it in both winters and summers. I'll wear it. So again, about from franktica.com, the top notes are cloves, and that's about it. That's all it says. Then middle notes, damask, rose, and base note is agarwood, that's oud, and praline I think is kind of a chocolate praline. So very simple notes, very basic notes, and like Tiffany, everything was mixed up for me, all the notes when I first sniffed it. This one, you can exactly tell, or I can exactly tell, that I'm first smelling the clove, like little bit of clove, and then the rose is the most prominent one, and the oud just follows along. I'm not able to smell clove that much, but rose is prominent. But yes, there's something a little bit that you smell before rose, and that's probably clove, and then the oud follows along. And praline gives a good blend to the rose and the oud, and it brings that balances out with that chocolatey niceness. So it's neither, it's definitely, because it's oud, so definitely it's on the woodier side, but it's a good mix of floral and wood. So yeah, I really like this fragrance as well. I mean, again, it's going to be a 10 on 10. Next one on the list is, probably anyone who's following perfumes have seen this, very famous Carolinaherrera Good Girl. This was because of the hype, I won't lie, and I was in India at the lifestyle store in Pacific Mall. Anyone who's watching from India Delhi, India. That's where the mall is. I can spray this one. That's actually, because I will try, because this is a bit of a complex fragrance to my nose. Now the top notes are almond, coffee, bergamot, lemon. Middle, tuberose, jasmine, sambac jasmine or jasmine sambac, orris, orange blossom, Bulgarian rose. And base is tonka bean, cacao, vanilla, praline, sandalwood, amber, musk, cashmere wood, patchouli, cinnamon, cedar. So basically all the notes, the maximum number of notes are in the base notes, and so the middle note is jasmine, and I don't really prefer jasmine too much in my perfume, especially not top note. Any perfume that has jasmine, I won't like it then in the top note. So but yeah, because it has been balanced well, and the middle notes are basically pretty much all flowery, and the top note, so the top note, the amalgamation of the top note and the base note is what makes it a wearable for me, because again there's Bulgarian rose, so then rose again is something that I do prefer in perfumes, is what I have noticed with the kind of perfumes I've had so far. So the balance of the top notes of almond, coffee, and then lemon and bergamot, and then the base notes like the tonka bean, cacao, vanilla, praline, sandalwood. Sandalwood is another one that I really like. Yeah, so these notes that are coming together, and of course the middle notes of rose and jasmine and sambac and tuberose, it's giving a good balance again. But because it does project a bit strong to my nose, that's why probably I don't like it as much. I'll probably give it a 7.5 or 8 or 7 or 7.5. Video I will tell you about a perfume that I'll show you. I'll show you a perfume which I try and mix it with this one. That's a men's perfume, and it's more on a fresh, woody side, more fresh side. But yeah, it's not a bad perfume to wear it on its own as well. But this one I would say I'd try not to wear it in the daytime, because again projection is not that much so, but for my nose I do find it a bit strong, and I don't like strong fragrances that much. But yeah, cute bottle. Looks good on the vanity. Alright, so next one is again anyone who's, so now we're going to the niche zone. Anyone who follows different perfumes on YouTube, you would know this one is Delina. Delina by Parfum de Mali. I hope I'm saying that right. Parfum de Mali. So that's from adobebeauty.com is where I bought it. And this is a blind buy, guys, and I would say it's worth it. It's a worth blind buy. So the top notes are lychee or lychee, whichever way you want to say it, rhubarb, bergamot, nutmeg. Middle notes are Turkish rose, again there's rose in there, peony, musk, petalea flower. I've never heard of that flower, but petalea, vanilla, and base is Cashmeran cedar, and Haitian vetiver, and then incense. Vetiver is another note that I kind of like in few fragrances. It does bring the freshness to the fragrance, is what I think. So yeah, definitely get the lychee. This fragrance is lychee and rhubarb. The tartness comes from the rhubarb, and lychee gives it that sweetness. And then of course the rest, they are all coming together, the flowers and the gourmand notes. Actually no, sorry, there are no gourmand in this one, but yeah, vanilla is there. Slowly you start to get the rose and the peony and vanilla. Of course vanilla comes through towards the end. I won't give it a 10 on 10 though. I would still give it a 8.5 or 9. Reason being, So I've had this fragrance for now going to be, I think, 2 years, going to be 2 years now, close to 2 years. And initially I used to like it a lot, and that's the problem with me with fragrances, because when you have those many fragrances and you have to wear all of them, and then I don't exactly get the mood to wear everything all the time. So I have started to like it a little less than what I used to, but it's still a really nice fragrance. It does, for me, it goes, so it bends towards, again, it's not floral as much as it is fruity, but not too fruity, and then a little tart as well. So the fruitiness and the tartness does come across straight away, because of course lychee and rhubarb are the first two notes. It's a pretty good fragrance, and it's an expensive fragrance. So if you want to buy it, I did a blind buy. Please don't make that mistake. I had a feeling I would like it, considering that I like fruity so much, fruity fragrances. Alright, so last on the list is another niche, and that's Baccarat Rouge 540. And this is Extrait de Parfum, Maison, France, Kurkdjian, Paris. And yeah, that's the one. And again, this is not a blind buy, because it was more expensive than the last one, Delina, so I had to give it a try. And also because mixed reviews and notes were not that. It has top note is bitter almond, and so it says bitter almond, saffron. Those are the only two notes, top notes, and the middle note is Egyptian jasmine and cedar. So then again, jasmine is something which I'm not really a fan of. The base note is ambergris stone. It's a stone, and then musk, woody, and then it says woody notes. Ambergris is a solid, waxy, flammable substance of a dull grey or blackish color, produced in the digestive system of sperm hole. Wow. Okay. So the smell. Nothing like you would have. I mean, at least there might be a dupe for this fragrance. Like I have heard dupe, Ariana Grande, the cloud. It's a cloud shaped perfume. People say that that's the dupe. I don't know, but it is unlike anything that I have smelled. And as soon as you smell it, you know it's an expensive perfume. You do get the almond and probably saffron along with it, and it is bitter almond, not just almond, bitter almond. And slowly the middle notes of jasmine and cedar come through, but to my nose the most prominent ones are bitter almond, saffron, and then musk and woody notes ends well with, I don't know what the stone that I was, solid, waxy, flammable stone is supposed to smell like, but it gets, all of this is really the amalgamation is really done well. Way too high on the ladder, $500+. As I was saying, that's the most expensive perfume I own in my collection. So if you want to buy it, then I tried it before buying it and I liked it, so you can do that as well if you want to, or if you're interested in buying. But then again, this is also 10 on 10 for me. So that's my top 5 fragrances. Yeah, so next part I will be bringing the daily wear fragrances, or everyday fragrances. So yeah, please watch out that video as well, and hope you guys like this video, the perfumes that I have showed. If you guys have any comments or suggestions or requests, please do let me know in the comment box, and I hope you guys subscribe to my channel, and hopefully I'll be bringing more videos as we go. So yeah, thank you for watching, thank you for your time, and take care of yourself. See ya.